Hansen, and I've been a patient of Dr. Nema's for over 20 years. And I, I know how amazing he is. And I just recently learned how he's a miracle worker. He's definitely a miracle worker. I've suffered for approximately 4 years with sinus migraines, and I've seen specialists, MDs, PhDs, neurologists, and I've had MRIs and CTs, and no one could figure out what was causing the sinus migraine. Approximately 4 weeks ago, the pain was so great, I just had to do something about it. And so I had talked to the endodontist about trying a root canal in this area because the pain was all across the sinuses and down to the tooth that sits under the sinuses. So anyway, long story short, ended up calling Lori because I was just going to have the tooth pulled, and she said, "No, come in to see Dr. Nemeth, and we have a new CT scan." And so, yay! You got me in immediately, did a CT scan, and discovered I had a fractured root, and the one that sits, the tooth that sits under the sinus. So scheduled me for surgery, and Dr. Nemeth performed a miracle and got in there and amputated the fractured root, so it saved the tooth, and discovered that there was actually a hole in the sinus, so lifted the sinus, created a membrane. He lifted the sinus and then filled the hole, so there's no more hole there. The pain is gone after over approximately 4 years of suffering and going through MRIs and CTs and seeing different doctors, neurologists, as I mentioned, sinus specialists, and no one could help me. So I think it's really important that you definitely share with Dr. Nemeth and his staff any medical issues you're experiencing.